Federal government pledges collaboration with regional global partners in combating illegal fishing. Nigerian-Philippines trade volume surged 370% in 2024. President Bassirou Faye urges stronger action on food system transformation. Well, let's take a dive into the global market and commodities market this afternoon. Looking pretty good, particularly with the price of gold. Let's say it today is above $3,500. That's for an ounce of gold. That's pretty interesting, considering the fact that gold has sold at a particular time. It sold about $2,900 sometime last week. But bouncing back up now shows that the trade tensions, issues around tariffs are beginning to take shape. Looking at what 0.92% rise that we see in that market. For silver is $41.63. Gold trades for $3,548. Copper is $456.05. For platinum is $1,399.95 and is down 0.49%. Copper is also down 0.62%, but for gold and silver, pretty good, 2.23% for silver, which is also significant, and 0.92% for gold. Corn, wheat, cocoa, and cotton. For today, let's look at the price change for cotton. Cotton is down 0.20%. And the change is negative 0.13, while it sells for $66.41 per metric ton. But for cocoa, it's still in red, $7,710 for a metric ton of cocoa. Cocoa as of Friday sold for $8,100 and now it's back to $7,710, down 1.32%. A lot of back and forth with regards to this market, and all of this non-oil exports are key to Nigeria, particularly as a country at this time where we try to diversify our revenue sources. Don't forget, sometime last week, the federal government came up with issues around notes, talking about banning or restrictions of some particular notes to try to, improve our exports and, bring in more revenue, add value to some of this produce before they are exported out of the country. So all of this remains very, very, very paramount, and we see the impact on trading patterns that we see across the world. But for wheat today, it is $526. That is also in red, 1.54%. But for corn, it sells for $418.25, and it's 0.48% in the negative. But for global markets, bloody nose on this chart. Pacific index fell 0.2%, and the MSCI's emerging market index down 0.2%. Oil prices now, they rose today as concerns about supply disruptions grew amid an escalation of the conflicts between Russia and Ukraine. And as the market weighed whether upcoming U.S. jobs data would lead to interest rate cuts, U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude rose to $65.78, positive 2.77%. Brent crude futures sells for $69.28, positive 1.66%. Bonnie Light sells for $78.62, in red 2.84%. And while for the OPEC basket, dealers offer $69.65, negative 0.11%. Now, global entrepreneurship development drives economic